if you had to tell the young people out there now, because I like to get you guys, you've earned your stripes, so to speak. You've got all the, you're a general in the music, I was going to say ministry, but in the music world. What do you have to say to some of the young people coming through, the young artists coming through?
Respect yourself and respect the music you play, and you have respect for your fellow man, because your fellow man is looking to your interests, look after you. As I said, you're only a servant, and you give you 200%.
That's right.
Best of anything, and as South Africans, I mean, I traveled the world, and when I got to New Orleans, and I went with the Dixieland band, the railroad band, but I didn't tell them, my friends. There was a guy, a black guy, came up to me and said, "How does it feel to play with white musicians?" And I said, "I'm not playing with white musicians, they're playing with me."
That's right.
And of course the guys used to say, "No, I bring a bit of color to the band."
Yeah.
But what an experience.
Yeah.
And I still got faith in the South African musicians.
Yeah.
Because to me they're the greatest. They get thrown in the deep end, but they come out tops.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Gary, this has been an interview with Gary Kriel. We are still going to do an interview with Lloyd, and we're going to continue this process, interviewing, because the African Musicians Trust has two arms. The one arm honors the fathers, and I want to say to you, Gary, and to you, Lloyd, that we honor you for what you've been through, the difficulties, the trials, the tribulations, the sinking ships that you've gone through to pave the way for the younger musicians. And I'm a younger musician, and if it were not for you, if it were not for your encouragement throughout the years, I'll never forget Monty Weber saying to me one day, we were doing our first concert as Stitch, and I was standing backstage and I was saying to Monty, I'm so nervous. And Monty just turned to me and he said, Glenn, it's always good to have a little bit of nervousness. He says, because when you're not nervous, then you become overconfident. Yeah. And he says, don't become overconfident. Have a little bit of nervousness. It allows the adrenaline to pump and it gives you a little bit of energy on stage. And Zane the same. Zane used to encourage us, you know, Tony Schilder, come on, give it a shot, try it. And I think that is the most important thing, and I've learned from that. And so, one hand, we honor the fathers. On the other hand, we provide a platform for the sons and the daughters that are coming through and allowing them to grow. And that's so nice to be able to have maybe a Gary Kriel on stage and to have a young artist, a singer like, say, Jared Ricketts or Joshua Prinsloo or one of these younger guys. And I'll never forget how it was for Josh when he first sang with Zane. Wow, this was like a big thing, you know, and that is what is so important, that we continually humble ourselves.
Yeah, there was one incident when this guy said to me, he was
slapping.
I won't mention the name.
Yes.
And I was playing my Beatle bass.
Yeah, and like this.
And he says to me, when are you going to get a decent bass?
Oh.
I said, the day I play decently, I'll get a decent bass.
Okay, so this is Gary Kriel. Please do not forget, this man is a legend. He's played with the likes of Dave Bestman, he's played with Roy Peterson, he's played with Tony Schilder, he's played with Lovelace Watkins, he's played with Chicoria. I mean, he's done the rounds. And on Wednesday night, come and join us here. We're going to be saying farewell to Ian Malgatti, and he's going on the ship. He mustn't listen. He mustn't watch this before he goes on the ship, because he's going to hear your story. But God bless you, and thank you so much from the African Musicians Trust, myself, Glenn Robertson, and Gary Kriel. God bless you.
Thank you.